my view was, in the real world, there are record labels. At universities, even right here in Philly, Drexel, Temple, they have student record labels. Why wouldn't a high school? But there was some reluctance, obviously. And plus, we didn't have all of the physical space set up yet. It took most of the first year just to get the equipment installed and get the music technology lab and the studio up and running. So I came in the door, promising big, but the students, they weren't really impressed. They're like, well, who is this guy and why is he here? Anyway, by the time it was all said and done, we had a finished album.
Like Crystal Typewriter is no joke. Andrew Lipke is no joke.
They always bring like positive energy. Like I always try to bring positive energy too, but like even if sometimes, you just might be down due to the weather or something that's happening. And so like whenever like I come and like talk to them and everything, they always bring like my energy up and make me laugh and everything. Especially Miss Crystal and Mr. Andrew.
Well, I actually got involved with Hill Freedman because Mr. Thurman saw me teaching something called Tune Up Tuesdays, where I go in and I show other instructors how to teach songwriting in ways that are engaging. And when he saw me there, he asked me to come to Hill Freedman and help with his program.
So my involvement with Hill Freedman Records started with my connection to Ezekiel Thurman, who is the music technology teacher there at Hill Freedman.
And so we're excited to just be behind the scenes with teaching artists and student producers and all the resources to get behind Hill Freedman students and empower them.
That's a really rough version.
Yeah, but that's, for being rough, that's really awesome.
2 hours. We did it in 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing for just 2 hours. Oh my God, thank you.
No, thank you, Mr. McChesney. And I love the lyrics on this. Great.
Our school year was interrupted by the pandemic, the shutdown, the stay-at-home order.
Well, for this entire music making album process, it's been tough. We're over Zoom. This is the first time we've completely done this over Zoom. And it's just a different type of expectation. When you're in the school, you're right there. You can interact. You can make music. You can be there and feel the vibe of the entire studio. But when you're at home, it's really hard to feel that.
We have spent a lot of time together. And I feel like this weird bond with everyone that I just sit in these Zoom screens with.
The term virtual means not real. If somebody says a virtual existence, the virtual existence prior to the way we've used it recently means it's not real.
Some of the little moments you could have where you say maybe try this, or maybe sing it like this, or maybe this idea would work better here. A lot of those things are a little bit harder to convey on the computer. So I guess that's the biggest difference between just creating how I normally would and creating in this context.
It's a different way of getting to know someone. I might not see your face on Zoom every day, but then I can see the writing that people do in music tech and kind of get to know people through that, or, the soundtrack projects that they're working on. So that has been really, really cool. And I think that's what's given me the strongest sense of what the Hill Freedman community is getting to see the art and the work that the students are making.
It's time to open up yourself and let it all go. The hate go, hate go. These open wounds need to be still closed. Otherwise, you'll never let the hate go. With love, you begin to feel the pain slip away. Pain slip away. Love and healing lifts me high. Love and healing lifts me high.
Theme, but a lot of songs talk about relationships, some good, some bad, there are some love songs about how you want to be with this person, but there's something in the way. There's just a lot of in your feelings songs.
So this year, I know the music technology, like the 10th grade, they're working with legacy. So when I'm thinking of legacy, I'm thinking about oldies sometimes. So that's a feel that I get sometimes from a legacy. So that's something I can tell you. So it's about legacy.
The general theme of this album is like self-care, love. Yeah, like around that area. So I think that's really a really important message. It's besides COVID, because that has really shaken up all of our lives. So it is really important to to care for yourself and take that time. And then also like with the love part, stay connected to your loved ones and keep involved in like your relationships between your friends and family or so forth. And I just think it's a really important message, and I like it a lot.
I can't tell much because that would be a little bit of a spoiler, but I can say that this is one of our best albums we've created. I think honestly this is one of our best albums from all the years that we've done. We have a lot of. I think this is the year that we had the most songs on an album that features the most like students, and overall, I think that it's just something that you're not expecting. This is something that it's gonna hit, and everybody's gonna love.
Let the love, let the love, let the love, let the love, let the love,